I'm walking through Target picking up a few things. I head to the sporting goods section to pick up an air mattress for my friend who is staying with me for her vacation. As I turn the corner, there is a woman holding her daughter's dress aside and letting her pee right there in the middle of the aisle. This child is maybe 18 months old and, in most cases, would be in diapers. No, just the dress and nothing under it. The daughter was finishing as I came around the corner. Mother glared at me and led her child away, leaving me standing there in shock. I let a store employee know and they sighed and muttered something about "oh god, not again," and they called for the maintenance team to clean up the area. What the hell?
Entitled livery. Micromanages my work. A little context: I work at a small livery yard in the UK. The livery is so small that I work by myself. This yard provides half livery and DIY livery. Most of the clients are elderly people with horses, so I don't see them too much. The Karen in question has her horse on DIY. Let's call her P. P is F72. I am NB16. On the days that I work there, she is continually micromanaging me. She follows me around the yard, constantly verbally critiquing the way I make the beds to the way I fill the water buckets. I can't do anything right in her eyes and it's driving me up the walls. I'm just trying to do my job. I don't even play any role in the care of her horse. I've talked to my boss and she said I was doing everything right. What to do? I have to keep this job, but it's crippling my mental health. Any advice would be greatly appreciated.
So I work in customer service at a pharmacy, and my god is it chock full of entitled customers. Now, we as customer service associates truly do what we can to help satisfy them and all that, but sometimes they let their entitlement go further than expected. Especially for buying age-restricted items. It's a card-all rule for both alcohol and tobacco products. Everyone in the group needs to be carded, no matter how old you are. It is kind of odd to card all adults that look like adults, but it is what it is. If women shrugging. As well as except for some medicines, but that is besides the point. Most folks don't have a problem with it and don't put up a fight, but some folks do. I have never seen one or more adults be so aggressive for having all of them be carded, while I or another CSA asks for all of their IDs. But that's not the worst of it. You should see the older folks when I ask them for it when they want to purchase cigarettes. The nightmare continues when the ID is expired. They swear and curse at you like it's no one's business, and yet when they raise their voices at you they make it everyone's business. I swear. Obviously we don't hit the customers, but when you work in customer service sometimes you don't know who to hit, the entitled customer or your head against a wall. Hey. So I'm a cashier at Save a Lot and we have to unlock our computers with a code we set. Well, he pulled into my lane with his cart and I'm putting my code in as I have to do. Well, he snaps from the very get-go and the first thing he says is hello. With the worst attitude and tone you can imagine. Now, he hasn't even been in my line for 30 seconds at this point. I barely put my number in when he does this. It doesn't get better, only worse. He goes on a tirade of me being cocky for a new employee and yelling, not calm anger, yelling at me. Demanding my name so he can complain to corporate, all while he's less than a foot away from me. Now, I do finish the transaction, but he made it difficult. I asked him politely to loop his cart around so that I can use it and he gives me the snarky attitude with, "I'll move it when I'm ready." I finish the transaction and he continues the rant as I run into the break room to cry while I have a panic attack.